Welcome to SuperStarcraftBros.
Masters Monday.
I love Masters Monday.
Oh yeah?
So much tastier than bronze. I mean, bronze gives you that metallic taste on the palate. This one just masterfully put together. It's just a well-worked culinary delight.
But you know, sometimes bronze can be nice.
Made into statues. Bronze statues are very nice. That's it. Alright guys, Master Monday. No bronze game in sight, so we got Masters for you today. It's going to take place on Bel'shir Vestige. And before we kick it off and introduce those Master level players, we'd just like to beg you, please, oh please, to send us your replays at superstarcraftbros@gmail.com. We need bronze, silver, gold, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. Just send them in. Introduce the players, Iron Sparks.
In our top left corner, we have our red Protoss LoraX.
Love me some Dr. Seuss.
And his opponent in the bottom right, the blue Protoss Teno.
Isn't that a watch company?
Isn't that Timex?
No, I think Teno's a watch company for watches I can't afford.
So all of them?
Hey, I can afford watches. Timex.
What about Rolex?
Fake Rolexes. You know, I've seen Rolexes before. Like, there's a Rolex store down on the strip in the Wynn. And, like, in the window, you can kind of spot the price tags on the Rolex. Those things cost as much as, like, a house, 5 cars. And it's like, I don't think I could wear a house on my wrist. I couldn't do that.
What if it's like a
Like, you'd
small
constantly be
apartment?
like, oh my god, like, what if someone, like, robbed me and chopped my wrist off and took my watch?
Well, then they'd know what time it happened.
It doesn't freeze.
What if they accidentally damaged the watch while cutting your hand off?
It's still made out of gold. I think it's still okay. Alright, so no good luck from the LoraX. That's probably because he's sleeping. It's a distant cousin from the Snorax. What's his name?
Snorlax.
Snorlax? What's Snorlax? He's adorable. I just want to give him a hug. Bounce on him a bit. He could be like one of those big old bounce houses.
I don't think you could give him a hug. You get like, you won't even get all the way around the front white.
You could hug his arm. Hopefully he doesn't close his hand. Alright, Cyberdank score down for both players almost the exact same moment. Teno has a little bit of an advantage on him there. Other than that, we got next supply bros. Sorry, I was setting up my cheese.
Sarcasm.
Maybe he's making a delightful cheese platter.
Maybe. You know what's interesting?
Cheese platters?
Teno, he's building this behind his Nexus, whereas LoraX is building it in front of his Nexus.
Well, he's gotta be scared, son.
Boy.
What if Tino's a girl?
Well, you can call it anyone, son.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Call him a keyboard, son.
Why?
I don't know. I don't really.
Alright, first zealot is out for LoraX. We have mothership cores on the way for both of them. I don't think that Teno got out zealot. Instead, he's choosing the Ghost Sentry. Interesting call on that. Maybe precautionary measures if, in fact, LoraX was setting up a delightful cheese tray.
Yeah, it really does give you a chance to block off this ramp and build up units that you might need. I mean, it's not very necessary to get that Zealot out right away, especially in the PvP matchup.
Oh, yeah.
You normally see both players go for that quick Stalker. Although the Zealot can do some damage if you want to do some early grabs, you can get the Zealot and the Stalker and a second Stalker out on the way, as well as the Mothership Core.
I haven't seen that be too effective in the PvP matchup. I know it's very effective in PvT. I think it's slightly effective in PvZ. But he's got a second sentry on the way too. Mothership Core is doing a bit of scouting to see if there was indeed a wedge of cheese wedged in somewhere. But, you know, I could kind of consider this a bit of a cheesy move because we have a Dark Shrine on the way.
You know, can you really call this cheese?
Well, maybe. DTs? High temps. Mind games. Okay. How does he know that it might be going DTs? Did he find the archives?
Well, there's nothing here.
Okay. Even harder cheese.
And
Sharp cheddar?
It hasn't been attacked yet.
It's a hard cheese. Cheddar's pretty hard. Ouch.
Stale.
Stale cheese is pretty hard. It's not really good for you. Alright, we have an expansion up for Teno. We do have units moving in now for LoraX. He's probably going to set up some pylons so he can start warping in. There it is. Warping in those DTs.
Ooh,
and I don't... I mean... Is there... He does have the rowboat facility. Does he have an observer out?
No, but that's not long in the making.
Nice. What's nice? Did he see something?
Probably. He had that
Hallucinated
Phoenix.
All right, so he did see it. We'll probably see an observer out. Hopefully. Now, does the photon overcharge ability on the Nexus still give vision?
No.
Oh, it did do that in beta, right?
I don't remember. Like
They changed so many things in beta.
like 50 billion times.
Well, we do have an observer out regardless, so he doesn't have to worry about that. We have an immortal in the field, lots of sentries, so I'm thinking Teno's going to easily be able to defend against this DT type stuff. And it looks like LoraX is going to fall back and try and make some Archons.
You know, he has to be careful because even though you see the DTs, they can still do damage.
Oh yeah, they're not heavily armored at all, but they do a tremendous amount of DPS.
They work out.
Oh yeah, they work out their little invisible arms. Why do they work out? They're invisible. No one's gonna judge them. You can't see them.
Strong.
If they go to the beach, all you see is like a pair of swim trunks go by.
But you have to be strong.
Why?
Because you're a DT. You have to be able to kill things in one hit.
Well, I mean, the giant plasma sword still. Like,
you know, you have to put the backbone
all right,
into
we
it.
got a bit of a battle going here behind the wall. It's forcing LoraX to go around the Nexus. Time Warp is thrown down, slowing down LoraX's troops. LoraX throws down a Time Warp of his own. So we just got this old-fashioned slow-mo battle. Thank you for pulling up the head display.
Oh.
I think a gateway does fall before it is warped in. We have all of the stuff pulled away now. Those Immortals are doing a ton of damage. Archons are kind of getting trapped behind the Nexus and the Pylon. They don't know what to do. And we got game called by LoraX, and Teno takes the win.
We're going to go for a set next.
I love when you win, and like all you did was defend at home.
You know,
he didn't even move out of his base.
I think LoraX could have recovered from that.
I think he could have too, considering he had all those zealots coming in. He could have just turned them around. He probably could have saved one of the Archons.
I mean, this army was going to die, no doubt.
Yeah.
But, I mean, back here you have your gateways, you have some tech.
He's got plenty of gateways. He could warp in another round of units. He could probably have set up a couple things. He just needed, maybe 30 seconds of mining?
Yeah, just get some pylons here, get some gateways or something, maybe warp some sentries, and you'll be able to hold it a little bit.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Well, good game. Good job, Teno. Yep. And,
remember to send in your replays in at SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com.
Yeah, if you didn't understand that, it's down below in the subscription. Hit that like button, subscribe, favorite, yada, yada, yada. Appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you on Tuesday.
GG.
Why did he...